All right. Let's see. Trying to see if we can get it back. I'm not sure what happened there. Hey, is the volume any better, Speedy? Is the volume any better, Speedy? Sounds like it is from my end. Little? Oh well, man, that's what we got. I don't know why, man. See if Nick or anybody else comes back on. Yo, CNC Fab. Hey, how can you hear me, man? Can you hear me all right? Audio is good for you? All right, cool. I think you're just old, Speed. All right, where was I at? Not shooting eclipse across the room, so that's good. PCRC, I'll be dropping in and out. Audio's good. All right, thanks, Lenny. Appreciate it, brother. All right, so this going in here. Oh, dude. These clips are ridiculous, man. Let's see if I can not shoot this across the room. Look how small that thing is. I don't even know if it's going to focus. That's ridiculous. You need like one of those magnifying glass lights. Oh, I just sat it down and then lost it on the paper. This is ridiculous. There it is. Get in your home. Bro. Earlier I was saying I didn't know if I was brave or stupid for building this live. I'm going with stupid. It's just like, anytime you ever, I know all you guys have built these, not this truck, but just RCs in general, and you drop a pin on the ground, you're like, oh man, and you find it, yeah, there's no chance. If this goes to the floor, it's gone forever. There's no way. Oh, come on. Come on. No idea where that just went. Oh, jeez. Man, this thing is ridiculous. Yeah, I think I'm about ready to go play PlayStation. Come on. Oh man, this is going to be a long process. Get it started in the gear, and then getting it to go through into, make sure it actually goes through on the gear first, I guess. This may be the most boring video I've ever made. It's just going to be me doing this for like ever. Tune in tomorrow to see me still doing the same thing. touch it with your finger is going to pull it out. And, yeah. 12 video special. Yeah, just building this one axle. This is ridiculous, man. Get over here. There's an O-ring that goes over this once you get it in there to hold it in. But that seems like a long ways away from getting to that part. Did it go? Oh man, it went. Alright, nobody breathe. Come on, O-ring. You got one job. Get over it. This is stupid. Not the build, just this process. Where's the popcorn, bro? You got plenty of time to grow some and make it if you want. But hey, there you go. That's the O-ring on there. The pin's through. And thanks for tuning in, everyone. We'll see you in a couple weeks, and I'll do the next step. Oh, wait. I'm not even done with this step yet. Oh, man. All right. So that was the hard part. Maybe. Probably not. Let's see. Bearings. Which ones going in here? What does that look like? Does not look like the picture at all. Mother of God. So that's the out drive. Oh man, it is the picture. It's just that small. That's crazy. That you're gonna just hear me say that for the next forever. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's tiny. Alright, so that goes in. Flip this around here. That goes in there. Apparently there's bearings that go in here too. Is that? No. It goes on that side, yep. Alrighty. Where'd the other one go? Oh, it's on there. Do-do-do-do. Get in there. Is that pinion not seated? Looks like it is. Yeah, it actually feels pretty smooth, so can't complain too much. And I can put the cap on it. That's just crazy. Is it that really that small? I guess it is. I'm like, there's got to be more to it, but man, that is it. Okay. Yeah. Feels good. After bearing and better remain flat and in place. Yep, we're all good there. Now I gotta find the screws, which I'm sure are humongous. It goes with this step. So there's these. Holy cow. Got 3 people still watching. Brave people. So they give you a tiny Phillips cross tip, whatever you want to call it, and a little nut driver, so that'll come in handy. A little Allen key. Like I said, I think the Allen key is 0.9. Yeah. So that's what this is here. But that looks like Torx. No, it's not. Okay. Scared me for a second. Alright, so they got sizes on each one of these bags. What tools did you buy? I bought this .9 driver. It's just a cheap one I found on Amazon. It was like 3 or 4 pounds, and everyone said that this is the thing that you need. So got that, and then I just bought a cheap set of the jeweler screwdrivers. So I don't have to use this one. I've used these in other kits before, and they just haven't been brilliant, so I'm hoping those are a bit better. But all the screws, like I said, are labeled per bag, so I'm not going to dump those out like I normally do. So that way it's going to keep them labeled. So I know I need the 204s here. 205. Double-sided tape I don't need. 203. Might as well start getting these in some kind of order, I guess. 1003. 1503. 1603. 204. 1505. 1103. So I need 2 of these ridiculously small screws. I remember, and you guys probably do too. Yeah, wear tools, man. That's what it is. I never heard of them, dude, but yeah, they seem like they're pretty decent. I remember, and like I said, you guys probably do too, complaining about those tiny screws that came with the Wraith to like put on the to put the body panels on. I'm like, these things are stupid small. Sorry, Axel, they weren't that bad. Axial, did I say Axel? Whatever. Welcome to the jungle. Hopefully, I think I got a servo with this thing. I hope. And that does not seat very well. I think I might have not cleaned that up enough. Yeah, I'm going to take this thing off. I don't want that because there's no way. Right now there'd be a lot of water and debris getting in there, so I don't want that. Pull it back out. Just clean this up a little bit. Make sure the shavings don't go in the gears. They are tabbed. Just set back in here again. Like I said, I'm pretty impressed how smooth that actually rolls inside of there. So that's good. All right, everything lined up now. I think I might have just tightened one side too much before the other side. Yeah, Speedy, I've not used wear tools, I don't think. Saying that, I don't know what my GIS screwdriver is. It's blue, though, blue and black, so I don't know if it's the same company or not. But yep, sorry if everybody's tuned in. I haven't thrown anything yet. I haven't cursed. Trying to not do either of those. Yeah, I think I may just have to put a little bit of like super glue, which I don't want to do. But yeah, that thing turns really smooth. I'm impressed that it's that smooth. That's something else that they told me when I, Mark from Tiny 4x4, he's like, every time you put together something, make sure it turns smooth, because they can bind. So that one's good there. Alright, so now I need a servo. Man, I hope I got a servo. I can't remember, to be honest. One in here. Pretty sure I got one with all this stuff, but I wouldn't be surprised if I didn't. So I may have to build without the servo. That may be a bad idea, I don't know. Man, I hope I got it somewhere. It's a light kit, it's a sound kit. Yeah, a sound kit. Some of y'all know how much I love those. I don't have a servo. Alright, so skipping the servo for now. Oh, okay, cool, Speed. I'm glad to hear they work. Alright, so which parts am I on here? It's like you get used to building everything else, and like I see one of these parts, I'm like, no, that can't be it. I'm like, yes, it is. I think. Just come off flush. That does not come off flush. Alright, and this bit. That'll work for now. I'll get. Alright, so which screws do I need for this? I don't have the servo, so I need the 1205s. 1505, 1204, 1205. Alright, so I need 2 of those. Like I said, I'm going to leave these in the bag and just take out what I need, because these things are, 1, tiny obviously, but 2, more importantly, is they're marked. So if I, don't do that. If I leave them in the bag, I'll know what they are, so. Alright, now I gotta pay attention here. I can't believe, I bet I got a servo somewhere, but I'm not gonna, I'll look for it after today's build. However, see how far I get along today. Yeah, it takes a bit of concentration, that's for sure. Building all the other rigs at 10 scale, you can nearly like just do something else the whole time, but yeah, there's no way. There's no way. Oh, come on, man. Something's up there. Right. I didn't throw anything yet, Lenny. I managed to build a part of an axle though. Bro, this thing is definitely takes some fettling. It's pretty meticulous, I guess you want to say. But the screwdrivers that I bought are definitely working well so far. So happy about that purchase. Come on, start. Alright, I think that's started. This other one started. Hopefully be able to pull it together. I don't know how many times I'm going to stab myself with these screwdrivers. You'll be needing a large drink after. Yeah, bro. Luckily, I haven't painted the body yet, so I have to, I can't finish it today. Plus, there's no way, I don't think anyway, but. Alright, there's that and that. So that goes off the side for now, I believe, and then we move on to the arms. I saw John's mate with one, so cool, but I don't think I have the patience. That's who I got this from, man. Mark, I believe his name is. Good dude. Gave me some tips before I built it, so I didn't lose my mind. We'll see how that goes, though. But so far, not too bad. I wish I wasn't on camera. Tiny RC, yeah, that's him. With my painting skills, exactly, sweetie. That's why I'm not going crazy. It's going the same color as my real Jeep. I'm silver, black top, done. All it needs. Is that? Yeah. Bro, I still haven't released the Capra yet. That thing's a masterpiece of paint. Back to the diff. Oh man, this thing's gotta have they don't number the turnbuckles, but the ball studs. 1 to 11,000. Let's start off with 4 first, before we get all of them out of here and lost. Yeah, that was funny, mate. I think people put too much effort into it, man. It's just have fun. Bad paint jobs can look good. At least that's what I'm going to tell everyone. So yeah, this driver is good, Speedy. You're not wrong, bro. Just wear a. I'll have to look into what other wear tools I need. But yeah, there's the ball studs go are the .9s, and I gotta tell you, man, they thread right in. So I was a bit worried they're gonna take some effort to get started, but nope, they do really well. And I'm so glad that people told me to get this driver versus using that tiny Allen key, which I wouldn't have known. I would have thought everything was 1.5. Alright, now I need 1003. Need 4 of those. What numbers that? 1005. 1003. So yeah, like I said, they've done well on numbering these. Definitely, like I said, when I'm building a Tamiya or something, they're all like 10 millimeter screws anyway. But when I'm building a Tamiya, I just dump all the screws into a bucket and then build it from there. But obviously, I'm not doing that with this. Come on, man. 3, 4. What was that? So this is what bolts it onto here. It goes forward, and that goes in there. I can't believe how small this diff is. This axle, actually, the whole thing. Oh, this is going to be a hoot. Trying to get this thing started. I wonder if I can get this back one going first. I think that's it. Oh, man. Yeah, 0.9 hex wrench, man. Like I said, if I wasn't told, I would have never knew I needed one. So I'm glad I got a couple people gave me a heads up. So I bought a proper driver for it, and that was huge. This thing has already made its money back from just putting these 4 ball studs in. There's no way that can be the same one. Says it is. It's got to go a lot farther though. Oh well. Maybe not. Okay. Magnetize the screwdrivers. Yeah, I should have done, man. Got a 3D printer running upstairs right now. Printing a Groot like pod holder, so like you can put a small plant in it. One of my friends asked for it. I was just, yeah, man, we can do that. Good friend of mine back home. Where'd you go? Any other special tools? I bought a jeweler set of screwdrivers just because there's a really small Phillips like this one I'm dealing with right now. It's ridiculous, man. I definitely didn't have any screwdrivers. I don't know if you can see that, dude. That's the screws on the end of the screwdriver there. I'm afraid I'm going to drop it and lose it forever. But anyway, it's there, trust me. But yeah, it's ridiculous. Gosh, dang it. But if anybody's interested, I've been at this for how long now? I don't even know, but I'm on step 2. Yes. Moving right along, I guess. That's the axle for the front. Oh man. Alright, so it needs this part in here. Anyone's ever bought a 3D printer? These things come in handy. They always come with your 3D printers when you get them. Or at least the two Creality ones I have, and another rep when I did. 5 days until you get yours, Speedy. Awesome. So that goes over there, and these are 1205. So 1205. Just stopped smoking 4 days ago. I'd throw it several times. Well, hey, dude. More importantly, congrats, bro. It's been a while since I smoked, but man, I used to be good at it. Glad I stopped, obviously. It's been a lot better ever since I did. And the money you save, dude. It's ridiculous. Back when I was doing it though, it was only like $2 something a pack. Now it's dollars. That was dollars though, you know. Now it's like crazy, but yeah, now it's even more, you know, like rewarding to stop. Really short temper state, huh? Just think of all the stuff you're going to buy. What am I looking at here? Why is that a yes and that's a no? I don't see a difference. Pay attention to the direction of the spare parts. Huh? They look the same. No, they don't. Wait, is that right? Yeah, I did it right. Okay, cool. So yeah, it is directional. That's ridiculous. How small it is. All right, step 3. Flying. Not really. Actually, does this go on here yet? Doesn't show where. Is it supposed to slip in there somewhere else? I'm like sure Mark gave me the servo, but oh well, I can do that later. Just trying to make sure I didn't forget to put it on somewhere, but nope, I didn't. Oh, 2 more ball studs here. Don't dump them out. Yeah, dude. Spend the money on RC stuff. Well done. It's not that bad, Lenny. It's not that bad. Yeah. Let's see. Let's go here. Plus, like you said, man, seeing these things. Yeah, I know, Speedy. But yeah, seeing these things drive when like people had them all completed and stuff, they look so cool, dude. I was like, I gotta have one. Should have had one built. But hey, where would the fun be in that, right? I hate when people build my cars. So it doesn't really happen hardly ever. Alright, so now we're on to these. I think this is safe to dump out. Then after this step, I get to build another axle. RTR for the win. Yeah, there you go. What you doing, Evie? I know where Cash just walked in. And I'm looking forward to playing PlayStation and Xbox later. Only when we're building it's all hands on deck. You're not wrong, bro. Many a times we've been finishing my rig at John's the night before, or we've done it in the pub too. We've finished. So this step says in the manual, so you have to build these axle stubs, but luckily they're already built. For some reason, it doesn't want to go to its home. There we go. All right. And then he's back. You said you lost audio for a second? Oh no, okay, gotcha. So it's back now. Uh-oh. I hope that Wi-Fi's not playing up. Okay, cool. Yeah, like I said, hopefully the Wi-Fi is not playing up. The phone that I'm recording this on doesn't have a SIM card in it anymore, so it's only on Wi-Fi, so it doesn't have 4G to back it up, so I may have to switch phones if it goes out again. Video was fine, but audio dropped. Alright. Let's see where we at. Alright, that's all done. You put bearings in the front of these. The bigger bearing, yeah. All good, cool. Lenny, congrats by the way, dude. Hitting 100 subscribers, man. That's awesome. I knew it wouldn't be long, dude. I love your videos, brother. That's peak RC for you guys that are watching here. I just muted it to swear. If it only it was that easy. But yeah, Lenny, well done, brother. And like I said, I always say it, but man, if you all have a second to check out Lenny's channel at Peak RC, he's got some great stuff over there, including some lunch boxes in the mud. So that was very entertaining to watch. I loved that. Alright, so these go behind. And should probably put some kind of, doesn't say to put grease in here, but I'm going to. Good. Just want to make sure. So the tabs go away from that. Man, this is nerve-wracking. How much you go to your home? There we go. It spins, I think. Yep. It's crazy. So yeah, if anybody's just tuning in, this is the Orlando Hunter, 1/32 scale scaler, and I got the Jeep body for it. So where's we at? Here we go, somewhere around here, I think. But yeah, that's how tiny it is. Isn't it? It's so cool. Is this the second axle? No, this is still the first one, bro. This is just the front axle right now. Seems like everything's turning smooth though, so I got that going for me. I need to put 2 more ball studs on there with, what was it? What brand was it? Waco? What? Wera. With my Wera driver, it's an easy task. Not sponsored. Yeah, Speedy. Just sell it to Lenny. Lenny will build it. He don't care. So that goes up here. The kit, I don't know, dude. I got like an all-inclusive package when I got it, And again, I don't know where any of my electronics are, but I have them somewhere. So I need to find those because I got the ESC and all that stuff, and I think the ESC is built into the transmitter. Actually, I wonder if it's in the transmitter box. Let me just have a butcher's real quick. I can't remember. Nope. It's probably upstairs with a bunch of other stuff. Actually, I think I know where it might be, but the only electronics that I have right here with me is the sound kit and the lights. I think. This the sound kit? I don't know. Don't tell me that's wires. Sorry. Squirrel. Oh my gosh. You have to solder the lights. The LED, yeah. Okay. That'll happen one day. Sound module. I'll put it in because I got it, but probably won't last long. Alright, on to the second axle. So there you go, that's the first axle built. The only thing I'm lacking is a servo, which is with the ESC, wherever that's at. So there we go. Ba-ding. Alright, not sure what those are for. I think they might go, actually they go on the axle, the next axle. Just, does it kit? Just not wired up, there you go. It didn't work. Ooh. Yeah, like I said, Lenny, I don't think it came with him, man. I think you have to buy them separately. I kind of, like, he put the package together for me at the end of the G6, and I just paid one price for everything. He, like, done me a deal, I think. Or he said he did. No, I'm sure he did, man. Should clean these up first this time. Just put that one in here. You didn't get the radio though. What are you using? You're just going to use your Futaba, and what does it have on board? Like on the Speedo, does it have a an ES or a receiver built in, or do you just have to chuck one in? I can't remember, to be honest, mate. This thing. Great, I'm going to do that again. Alright, so let's go E-clip first. That's the biggest chance of me losing parts. At least there's it looks like an extra one, but you never know. Normal receiver. Oh, okay. Normal receiver is the size of the truck. So I don't know what I got with my transmitter, man. I gotta look. So after today's video, I'll probably have a rummage upstairs and find the rest of the electronics. I think I know what drawer they're in. Oh, come on. I'm laughing because screaming's loud. Yeah, I think I do. I think I got one with the radio, dude. It's just in with the rest of the electronics. Another successful E-clip. Small victories, man. Small victories. Now I get to put one of these little world's tiniest pins in. How you doing? There it is. Oh. Not say nothing. Keeping my mouth shut. Got another one. Sweet. Alright, so that one's done. So, yeah, there's no way this is going to focus small enough to see that, but So on the back of this, there's a tiny pin that holds that king pin, or whatever it's called, the ring gear, and then you put an O-ring over it to keep it in there. Amazing. Two more bearings. Actually, three, because I need one for the front. Oh wait, E-clips. What about E-clips, man? That's not as smooth as the last one, so that tells me that this thing is not seated the way it should be. Yeah, they do suck, dude. The E-clips do. Alright, why is that not going in there? The bearings are in there. Let me just lay this on here and see if it feels rough still. Yeah. Alright, so this investigate. Why is this running rough? Like I said, the last one was really smooth, so I'm expecting more of the same. It looks like it might not be all the way down. Pull that out. Hopefully that helps. Yeah, it helped the bearing out. Should have seen that coming. Now the bearing is going to be forever on this thing. Or shot across the room. Can't remember John's mate's name. I think it's Matt, bro. Or Mark, I mean. And a tiny, it's like tiny 4x4. That's what the website is. That's what he's on. I'm pretty sure that's what they're on Instagram as. Hey, evening, Ant. See you on here again, brother. Yeah, he does have a bomb as well. Yep, yellow one like John's, I think. Hopefully this is running smoother now. Yeah, much better. Cool. Alright. I'll put this in front of this guy. And then I think we're ready to put this back on. Yeah, maybe. No, yeah, maybe. Yeah, no. Actually, let me throw a little bit more of this in here as well. Just for fun. That's the guy. Met him on the trails running at Black Rock. Oh, okay, cool, man. Ant, good to hear you're doing well, mate. Ant, you tuned in just in time. I haven't thrown anything yet, so we got that going for us. Which screws do we need? 1204. So also this weekend, I'm going to try to get some podcasts recorded. Try to do one for the Ace of Axe side, then hopefully get one recorded for the Factory, the new one, and Axe Overland too. So if I can get all those done this weekend, I'll be happy. Then I want to start. I think I'm getting everything set up now where I can start doing interviews. Hey, what's up, brother? RCVHX22 is just tuned in, and for you that don't know who that is, he's the one that built that amazing Mad Max rig that I filmed at the Belgium G6. That thing was crazy good. The one that had all the drummers on it, and oh, you actually have popcorn now. What the heck's it? Duflord, the guy playing guitar on the front. That's it. Alright, so there's another axle built, partially, mostly, kind of. So here's, so far, the axles. That's ridiculously small. So finishing up the rear one now. Trucking right along at the speed of smell. Put another one of these on here. Popcorn would be good. Can you have Sam make me some popcorn too, Speed? Thanks, buddy. And just drive it down here to Suffolk. That'd be great. Alright, so you need 1205s again. Wrong driver. I don't know if you watched any of my first build videos ever. I built a I converted a SCX, or no, sorry, AX10 to an SCX10, and like everything that I like, anytime I used a tool, I just threw it boing into the desk. Was like in shambles. There was like stuff everywhere. But hey, man, you know, I had fun doing it. See you May. Which May though? We don't know. That's the thing. Hopefully, we'll see you this fall or autumn for the Nationals. If we can get a date for that, that'd be great. We just need to go back to normal, man. I got stuff to do. Uh-oh. Where'd the other one go? Oh, it's already in there. Jeez. Yeah, hopefully soon, man. Stuff will start going back. We start traveling again. I'm going crazy. Not being able to travel right now. But, you know, what can you do? You gotta do what you gotta do. Luckily, I work in a place that's just me. So, I'm in the office by myself. Yeah, Amanda is going crazy, bro. She would normally be gone 10 times by now. And we like to, obviously we like to travel. And this year for her birthday, we weren't able to go anywhere. So it's like the first time we haven't done that. Our anniversary, we didn't go anywhere. So yeah, it's been crazy, man. Crazy. So they do it right? They did it right. Alright, cool. Now, go these axle stubs. Yeah, dude, me too, Lenny. I can't wait to see. That's the thing, man. It's like, yeah, okay, scaling's cool and everyone enjoys it or whatever, but it's the people, bro. It's like some of these people, like yourself and Speedy, really, I don't see but twice a year. Sometimes I see Speedy more when we go for a curry or something, or I hang out at his house once in a while. We'll go drifting together or something. But other than that, you know, it's like amazing people. So it just sucks, dude. I was gonna start naming some of them. I'm like, yeah, I'm not touching that one, dude. There's too many, way too many. Is that the right one? I guess it's gonna be a bad idea if I get this in there and it doesn't come back out. But yeah, curry, dude. I had it the other day, so I'm not craving it too bad right now. But this bearing right here does not want to go to its home. How far it's supposed to go in either. This is where I stab myself with the needle noses. I think that's all the way down. Nope. A little bit more. like number 2, so I'm going to see you later, friend. Later, brother. Your curry's en route, dude. Lucky. What'd you get? What'd you go for, bro? This is quality conversation, man. Holmes Hobby Trailmaster. Nice. Oh, for a 3S motor, yeah. That would be good. Good to see you building up, Ant. Get you back out on the trails, brother. And, I think that's all 4 of my need. Chicken with Peshwaring on. Well, you got the Peshwaring on right. I love Peshwaring on. I go around here. We have one called a Ceylon, or Ceylon, Ceylon. It's really good. It's like almost Vindaloo hot, but as a coconut base. I dig that one because I always went for Vindaloo, and then I tried that one time just because I wanted something different, and it was really nice. Awesome, Ant. Nice one, dude. We did pizza today. So I've got some Domino's in the fridge for after with a nice cold Coca-Cola Zero. Yeah, that's it. 1003. Need 4 of those. See how long I've been on. Is any, no. So I think I might wrap it up at the end of this step, only because the next step I need to go get later, Lenny. I need to go get a tap. And that's going to be in the garage somewhere, so it's going to take a while to find that. So I'll find that along with the electronics if I ever get these screws in here first. 53 minutes? Oh, not too bad then. It's about right for 4 steps. Yeah, the next one, the next step is building the turnbuckles, and with those, Mark advised me that you need to run like a 1.4. I think it was 1.4. Tap through there. I'll have to look and I'll confirm, but if not, they could split, so you have to be really careful with them. So I want to make sure they don't split, and I'll just do that off camera. Maybe I'll do all of them but one off camera, and then that way when we come back on tomorrow or whenever, I can just start with that, and they'll give me time to find the electronics. And I would say paint the Jeep, but there's no way. I probably won't get that done this weekend. I got a lot of goings on. But one thing while we're here that I want to do on the other channel, the Factory, is I want to try to get some interviews with some some people that's kind of started their own thing in the hobby, like Steve Day with the printed stuff. He's doing all the 3D print stuff, or Barry Eccles doing a center of gravity. anyone that's done stuff like that, I'd love to get like interviews with, just to see, how it's going and what steps they took to get it going and everything. I just think it'd be interesting, especially for anyone that wants to kind of do their own startup or anything like that. To me, that kind of stuff interests me, and I listen to a lot of podcasts about that kind of stuff, so I figure it'd be interesting. Okay, got all those started. This goes on top, and then these face forward, and put some here. Top forward. Come here. Get over here. So one of the podcasts that I did on the Ace of Axe podcast I really liked was one I did with Speedy. We just kind of talked about scaling in the UK and coming from the crawling background and everything. I think it was pretty good. I really enjoyed that. We just done it at his house, just chill. It was a good time. And I did another one with Josh, one of my mates here, Rogers. He's not an RC guy, but he's got an RC now, and just his experience of seeing, being around us crazy RC people and not being an RC guy. So it was kind of neat to get his take on the whole thing. And one of his first big events, he met Parker, so that was that was an eye-opening experience for him. He's like, this dude is like, go, go, go. I'm like, yeah, man, he's awesome. But yeah, Parker's another one that I want to get on that podcast too, man. He started up the G6 thing and coming out of crawling, and he's got some. We all know he's a storyteller, man. He's got some great stories. Some of them he can't share online, but and nearly killed himself. Yeah, he did that too. You're talking about Josh, I'm thinking, on the little pit bike. Alright, so there we go. 2 axles built out of an hour. Obviously, a lot of it was goofing off and doing other things, but still. I gotta say, a 30-second scale build. Normally, for me, when I think of 30-second scale, I think of like the Q32 and stuff like that comes pre-built, and you really don't get into it. And yeah, I know some of us did get into it, and did our own battery modifications on the Q32s and stuff like that. But this year is a kit, man. You're building this thing from scratch. It just makes it that much better in my eyes. So I'm looking forward to getting this thing. So right now we got 2 axles. Yeah, it's basically done, right? But yeah, just looking through some of this other stuff, tires and stuff. But there's going to be a surprise that Mark is an amazing 3D modeler, apparently, and 3D printer. And he took some pictures of the Axe Bomb, that's my Jeep, when I bought all this stuff. And he's designed some of the actual accessories that I have on my Jeep, and they'll be going on this build. So I'm talking like, I don't want to give it away. He's designed some amazing stuff that's going to be going on this build. So I'm looking forward to getting that stuff once I get to that point. Because he's been holding. He's like, hey Scott, when you need this stuff? I'm like, well, to be honest, man, I haven't even started this build. So now I have. So hopefully I'll need it soonish. So what we got? Turnbuckles, like I said, that's a big thing. And then we start building, obviously, all the steering, and then the transmission and the tiny motor, which, again, so I'm definitely going to need to find those electronics right now. And then there's the frame rails. Where's the frame rail? Oh my gosh. Yeah, they're in this bag. Frame rails. Yeah, so I'm like, there's a lot of good stuff in here. I'm looking forward to this for sure. 2 axles. Boom, boom. Need to find the servo. But there you go. So like I said, this weekend I should be doing a podcast for the Ace of Axe RC channel. So that should be coming up. I haven't done a podcast in there in a while, so I definitely want to get that done. I finally got my studio upstairs set up where I can record audio, or and video, obviously. But so hopefully soon we'll get that going on the regular, and that's for all 3 channels. So we'll get that going across the board and just have a good place to base everything from. So there you go. But anyway, thank you for coming through and stopping by, hanging out, having a chat. It's been great, and like I said, in this craziness that's going on right now, it's great to be able to still touch base with people. So yeah, I know I'm not in the picture, but you're lucky for that. You don't have to look at me. You can just talk. So there you go. But anyway, yeah, brother, you take it safe too, everyone. Lenny, I know you already went, and I don't know if you're still here or not. Nick, I appreciate y'all coming through. RCVHX, always great to catch up with you. I know you've gone as well. Am I missing anybody else? Man, there's been some good conversations time. CNC Fab was on for a bit. Yeah, so yeah, it's been a good turnout, man. I appreciate y'all stopping by. I do. Like I said, we'll get into this tomorrow, hopefully. Get some more built. I'll find that tap and get everything ready. But there you go. All right, so I'm going to stop saying there you go, and I'm just going to go. All right. Appreciate y'all coming through. We'll talk to you later. See ya. All right.